Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This will be my last report for about 5 or 6 hours. As soon as I make this report, I'm packing up and I'm heading home. Well, I'm heading to the ranch. My mom and stepdad have a ranch in DFW with horses and dogs, and it's a wonderful place. But I wanted to say, I'm putting out a super high, never before Thor news alert, and an official recommendation that if you are pretty much from Houston below, I would evacuate. Look at what we are looking at now. It is a giant, massive storm that pretty much is at least half the size of the Gulf of Mexico. And not only that, it's combining to some super major storm with another low that is right by Florida. And so, whereas some people were calling me a fearmonger 2 days ago when I said 50 inches of rain were projected, the totals we're looking at now are at least 12 feet of storm surge in some area. That is when the ocean comes up onto the land. 48 inches of rain still forecast in some spots over a over a 5-day period. So, and we're talking about a lot of those areas are going to get 2 feet of rain to 30 inches of rain. And so that's over 100-mile, like hundreds of miles. Like, look at what we are looking at. And so this is not like any storm I do not believe ever before. Now, granted, your decisions are all on you. I am leaving. I'm getting out of town, and I'm in central Houston. So I ain't taking no chances. So I'm going to try and do one last video for here now. And then I'm going to head north, and then as soon as I get home, I'm so tired over these last 2 days. I'll update you guys, and then I'll try and stay up because coverage kind of drops off overnight and the storms get most intensive. But look what is going on here. Like, this is utterly ridiculous. Like, this, I've never seen anything like this before. And so it's, I don't know, my channel I've been covering weather and space weather for a few years now, and that the sun has been freaking out in unprecedented levels. The weather's been freaking out in unprecedented levels. Our media is concentrating on divide and conquer stuff, race, religion, politics, man versus woman, anything that will divide people, because one of my theories has been that they just don't want you to know about the weather, until it's too late. And it appears every day we're getting to that point. Like, look at this storm. Not only that, but look at the equatorial jet line, the equator, and then down, this is incredible. So, and remember, this thing will pulse, so it's going to have 2 or 3 more strengthening periods before it even hits land. And so this could be devastating. And not only that, but because of the high pressure zones, it's going to be stuck right over here for about 5 days. And so, I got a lot of friends and family, people I love in Houston. I can't make them leave. If I could, I'd handcuff them and make them leave. But this map, the other day said 10 inches. Now in some spots it has 24 inches projected. And you're talking a giant area, and then all that rain is going to be running down. And if you have driven some of the Texas highways lately, they've done this horrible thing that I hated, where they put these 4 feet concrete walls exactly where the shoulder of the road should be. So it's like you have a 2-lane concrete highway with 4 feet concrete walls in no shoulder. That rain is going to cause major mass problems. I went out and ran some errands before I left, and most of the Houstonians are just stocking up, because most Houstonians I know that lived here are like, hey, we've survived every other hurricane. We'll survive this one. And then I saw another troublesome report that said anywhere between 2% or 15% of homeowners in Houston have flood insurance, which, oh my God, so I'm not trying to fearmonger, but this is, look at this situation. It's an entire system. It goes almost from here to here. Oh, what the hell? So, that's old crap. So I'm just trying to save lives. I have people who will test. Look at this. Look at that monster system. And look, notice how it spreads over to Florida. We have 2 lows. They're almost combining to create a super system. So, and none of the models, like, they all have it kind of just spinning, hanging out. Some models have it going back over onto the ocean and then coming back on land after strengthening again. Like, whatever is going on is extremely scary. And so I'm about to head out of town, you know, and if you know, I hope I'm wrong. I hope this isn't as scary as it really seems to be. And this is just bad for us as Americans across the board, because I would guess at this point it's going to do billions of dollars worth of damage to all the oil rigs in the ocean. And my guess right now is between America imposing Venezuelan sanctions and then the damage that will be done in this storm and the ones that will follow within a week or two, we will see oil at about $100 a barrel by Christmas. Anywhere between $75 and $100 range. Sometimes it feels like everything that's going on is, you know, just to make sure oil stays in a particular price range. Hey, let's not get into finance, credit default swap, beast dragon economic theories right now. You know, because I know that a lot of new people are here looking at this, but I don't want to cognitive dissonance everybody. Well, look at that monster, though. Yeah, so I'm making this video, and like I said, I'll head north. Should take me about 4 hours. I don't think the traffic is that bad. That may change. I know that right before I made this video, they started really calling for evacuations. And earlier, like the mayor of Corpus Christi had said, hey, don't let the government tell you what to do. If you don't want to evacuate, don't evacuate. And then he quickly changed his tone. You know, it's like, look at this. But it's that, I don't know, man. You smoke them if you got them. You know, be good to the ones you love. These are crazy times. And if pretty amazing things like this can't make everybody wake up and realize we are in a brand new age where things are just wild and wacky, then I don't know what to do, you know. So I love everybody. I thank everybody for their support and wish me luck. Car has 180,000 miles on it. It's like a 2003 Mustang with a check engine light on. So I kind of feel like, you know, damned if you do, damned if you don't. But at this point, yeah, I mean, for like 5 days I've had this dread feeling. Like I couldn't say what it is. I even tweeted, like, it feels like, you know, from this feeling I have that there's going to be a major disaster soon. And, well, I think we have it now. So, you know, I don't mean to bring anxiety to those who aren't leaving, but I'm just, if people can, but look at the cloud structure down there. Anyway, so I will keep saying prayers and have good thoughts for everyone. But really, people, we got to come together. That I can't stress enough that our government, just whether it be right or left, they don't represent us, and they're not looking out for our best interests. Remember, they'll have super bunker spots, and if the shit hits a fan, they got places to go and military to protect them and all this. We don't. You know, the only thing we got is the debt in our name, and so of $20 trillion, which our government pretty much never intends to pay off. So I love you guys, appreciate it, and hopefully I'll make it there, and I will talk to you guys very soon. And other people in the truth community, like BP, Earthwatch, and J7409, hopefully we'll continue to do a good job of covering the storm. And definitely check your local news. But, you know, like I'm saying, that this thing is scary. And, you know, if I had my way, I would say, hey, everybody get the hell out of here. So I love you guys, and I appreciate it. And see, and this is why yesterday I was pretty much calling for Governor Abbott to do this yesterday, because they didn't close some of the community colleges, they didn't close the high schools until later. Like, so it's like, who's going to evacuate? If you have to go to school, you have to go to work. Who's going to evacuate? Nobody. And so now they're saying, oh, look at all these mandatory evacuations. Now they're starting to call them, and I have a feeling this list will grow as the day goes on. So, you know, man, you know, I think I've said enough. And like now they're adjusting the wind speeds that they think areas might get hit with. You know, this is pretty high wind speeds. And so sometimes I wonder what my life would be like if Google and YouTube didn't keep my channel locked in a Krypton cage. Kryptonite. So yeah, we are, there's not much. Now he does it. So I just appreciate it. Yeah, but look at this. And I was freaking out about the, where was it? The NAM. At one point, had it at like 870 millibars. You hear me? 800, like that is just, that's unheard of. So I'm going to wrap this video up, and I will talk to you guys in 5 hours or so. Might even make a video from the road. Although I won't have any information in it because I'll just be driving and babbling. But I thank you guys. And I just want to say again, Thor News, which is a macro channel. We study micro data. It's just me, by the way, one-man show. I'm fully supported by y'all's donations. And so I'll leave my PayPal link at the very top. If you appreciate the work I do and me putting my ass on the line all the time in so many ways you guys do not know, I would really appreciate it. Because even as frustrating as the world is, I love to make videos. Though I wish I had events that weren't as drastic as this one so I could take time to edit them, because my editing skills are at the top of the world. So editing takes a lot of time. Then when I get home, I'm going to put together an edited video for you guys. Because now that everybody's covering this, the footage is great. So peace out. God bless everyone. And please, let us come together as one Earth American family. Or America family. Like, we, red, blue is not, it's not the enemy, man. That is, literally, ultimately, it's a class war. It's like the super richest versus the medium rich, the poor rich, upper class, and then the paycheck to paycheck class. And we were getting our ass kicked and our heads handed to us. And all of us have to come together or we shall perish. United we stand, divided we fall. And this is some scary shit we're looking at now. So from Florida to the whole coast, up through Texas, everybody better stay aware of this, because look at that. It's like nothing we've ever seen before. Peace out.